Episode, episode 3 of Blood Ties. Yeah, sorry. That was a little bit... yeah, okay. Okay, perfect sync. Good. So this
I
is
was
me.
keeping busy building the foundations of the barricades while waiting for Rory to come back from the hunt. Though I felt responsible for his safety, I knew that in the woods he would be able to handle himself. We both were trained hunters since childhood. As long as there were no blood-stained freaks stalking him, Rory would be fine. While the immediate situation had stabilized somewhat with Rory's arrival, we were still completely in the dark regarding what had happened, how society had fallen, where the rest of the family was, and if they were safe. What we needed was to find other people to talk to, gather information. I was determined to get to the bottom of all this once our homestead was more secure.
I think I'm gonna do a roleplay review once, like one for every time I actually finish a game, I think. Episode 3, The Doctor. Unless it's console week, of course. Yeah, in this episode we're gonna meet the very first other player that doesn't belong to our family. Other character as well.
That my shit of a brother I hear.
Well, yeah. I got that rope. I got
Yeah.
a deer pelt. It's fucking disgusting, but it's done.
It ought to be. You shot him with a shotgun. Okay, so I have put up the narrow fence holes for all our entrances. Now what we need is... I got planks. I got like 40 planks. I do have a couple of, have 2 stacks of nails. One is full and one is not. Happen to find any like security measure, like a code lock or a bike lock or anything like that.
Roleplay review is kind of
No.
like
I do have a crafting blueprint, though. But I don't have
showcasing
any
a
luck.
roleplay series
gotcha.
with commentary.
Well, we're just gonna basically.
This is basically
have
the
to try
commentary
and,
track of Blood Ties.
Find locks and secure this place before we do anything, like put anything of value in this place.
Yeah.
I have fuck. Oh shit. I think we're...
Yeah, I got him. I'm already covered in blood and guts anyway. Oh, it's Dan Shepard. You remember Dan Shepard from high school?
Ah shit.
That was some good improv from Maddie, actually. I did not
shit,
expect
no,
that he was gonna
like,
like name one of the random zombies.
Jesus.
Fuck. Even in Undeath, he's a brutal motherfucker. Fuck.
Well, rest in peace, Dan. This ain't natural, man.
You want to know what's not natural? Is I put 3 shots into him and you put like half your clip.
Yeah. He didn't go down. Till we did that. Just keep thinking about Ma and Pa, Kathleen, the rest of them.
What if they're fucking freaks like the rest of them?
Yeah, don't even think it, man. This is actually a very good pelt. Man, you got some accuracy with that shotgun.
I should hope so.
Not bad. All right.
Roxanne ain't for show.
Oh, here we go.
You named your gun Roxanne after my Old high school sweetheart.
That was improv on my
She
part.
took my virginity.
Oh, bullshit.
Well, you didn't know.
Ah, you're
Oh,
bullshit.
she took the virginity of almost everyone in my grade, man.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
This was where it started with Roxanne.
You piece of shit, Rory. But I love you anyway. Oh, there we go. We need more planks. Rory, be a doll and go up and get me more planks.
Yes, God. Fuck, you sound like Dad.
That's the pleasures of being the older one. No, no, no. No, Rory. Rory.
I love
You
the
don't
banter.
need to do that. Come on. I was directing you... Okay, this is gonna sound strange, but I was directing you to my bed.
Do you have planks in your bed?
Yes, I do. Don't ask why.
I love the banter that we had going.
I always have planks in my bed. Didn't you know? Alright.
Oh, hell, that looks good.
We're gonna have to go search for pliers and preferably metal wire and also nails.
And a code lock.
There you go.
Oh, is it loaded?
No, I thought you had Mosin ammo.
Or
Oh,
did we
actually,
al-
I
just
do.
gonna give
Oh,
it
no,
to
no,
you.
no, no. I do.
Did we already have a code lock? I don't remember.
All right. Listen up, boy.
No, I don't think
Here's
we
the thing.
we did. Yeah.
We are going to go to an industrial area. There's like an old abandoned sawmill just on the other side of this mountain. So, you with me?
Keep in mind, we still
Yep,
don't
let's
know
do
if
this.
other survivors have survived the fall of civilization. We think, for all we know, we are the last two survivors.
It's gonna be
Of the
just like
human
the
race.
old days, you know? Camping out, the burly boys.
Or
I'm
Robin and
flattered you
Rory.
decided to copy my fashion.
Excuse me. You copied my fashion. Now, there is gonna be a lot of creepers there, I assume, because this
What
place...
inbred dumb fuck built this like this? God
This-
damn.
Yeah, John McClane, if you're watching this, you need to fix some of these like small things. I know
Hey, there
you're
you go.
busy with expanding.
Oh my
but
god, are you kidding me?
some things need to be fixed. Like
What-
the
what is it?
trees growing inside certain houses and
Oh,
whatnot.
what the?
Nordic helmet.
Is that?
This is just weird. I feel like I want to shout.
A little bit of improv from, or not improv, but
Fuck was that?
About 600 meters north, or under your 12 o'clock. Not it's too far
inclusion
away.
of other media.
Yeah. I'm just a little skittish. Heard so many gunshots lately.
Yeah, I heard quite a few from this direction earlier.
Alright, be careful. There will be creepers here. Alright. You check that direction. And I'll check that direction. Check that building.
This was actually a very good
Gotcha.
location.
Right.
It was right behind our house, and there
Be
was a plank spawn site here. Plank spawn location. We didn't really
Find
use
anything?
it to its full extent, but
Nope.
you could see the
Can of
planks
sardines and a pistol.
over there by the
Yeah,
loading
found it.
dock. There they
Dude,
are.
I had to kill him. Fortunately. Took him out with the hatchet. So I didn't want to make any noise.
Oh fuck, that guy had a brother. Look at him.
Yeah. Alright.
Home run, motherfucker.
You know what? The only brothers who matter, the fucking Burley brothers. Do that
Yeah, well, you lead the way and I'll follow.
just like the old days.
Roaming the island looking for trouble to get into.
Hell yeah. Check that house.
Boy.
boy.
This is supposed to symbolize a little bit of
I have ammo still. You gotta be careful with that bullshit.
their
Aw.
reconnection, you know,
Wanna
like
make something of it.
they're reacclimatizing
Wait till I
themselves
get
to
down,
their
wait till I get down.
to their place in the family hierarchy, you know,
Oh, really?
getting to know each other once again. Brothers.
Oh! Old man still got some bark left.
Oh,
Or
yeah?
bite, fuck.
Yeah.
What is it?
You know what?
You're lucky I love you.
Yeah, we're actually having way too much fun in this depressing post-apocalyptic wasteland.
Fuck, you think you don't have to worry about jobs and
Well, you know what?
You don't have to worry
That's
about,
actually true.
paychecks?
No, we need to
For
worry.
sure, being eaten by crazy cannibals and mauled
Yeah.
to death by animals and
That was
pulled
exactly
apart
what I
by
was going to
crazy
say.
undead. And, yeah.
We have other
We have
things we
different
need to
worries,
worry
but-
about. It felt like the old days again. Me picking on Rory, but always getting a nice comeback my way. We'd always shared a special bond, even in a family of 5 siblings. I was the troublemaker, Kathleen was the wise ass, Roy was the tantrum thrower,
Roy.
Rowan was the calm in
And
the center of
Rowan.
the storm, and Rory was the feisty but kind-hearted soul. Our family had been a special mix, but a mix that I'd die for.
I kind of made up those names on the spot.
Alright.
We never really
There's
see
like a
them,
small.
like the siblings or the
There's a-
parents.
This dirt road goes down past a couple of houses and then ends at a pub. 2-story pub.
But those,
Let's check there.
I wanted to make
There's
sure that the names started on
here.
an R,
Here's if you want to be like me.
like Rory, Rowan, Robin, Roy. The only odd man out or woman is Kathleen.
Come on. You don't wanna steal more of my fashion, do you?
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I don't know why.
Good
It just
down here.
happened. You know, with the why Kathleen
I'm
was
wrong, there's a
Kathleen
motion
and
over
not like a female R name.
Is it pristine?
No. Nope. It's pretty bad.
God damn it.
It's really bad.
Honestly, I don't even really like the Mosin, but people say it's one of the better weapons.
It has too high a
Oh
profile,
my god, you threw that high.
in my opinion.
Oh,
But
yeah.
there are
I
advantages
actually
to
rather
it
do
as
like
well.
the Mosin.
Yeah.
It's, one of my preferred guns.
Oh, Wolf
Uh,
on the dock.
Wolf.
What the
Wolf.
fuck?
Wolf.
Wolf.
Look at me expertly disposing
I
of
got
it
this
now. There you go.
Got him.
Just good shot. Those fuckers rarely go alone though.
What the hell was he doing out on the bridge?
Or dock.
Fishing?
Taking in the sights.
I didn't know the English word for
I was thinking, you said you liked the Mosin, did you?
small dock back then.
You want to do a little trade?
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Take care of her though. She's been treating me well.
Yeah, Roxanne, she's my ex, you know, so...
What the hell happened to that Mossberg? I don't remember.
Let's go down to Oceanville. Alright,
I know I had it, but
Sounds like a plan.
I don't know where it went.
there we go. Alright, let's move. Yeah, so I saw this before.
Because I didn't
Look
have
atop
it.
the multi-story building over there.
I know I didn't have it for long.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I think I stored it.
Yeah, they're home, or they've been home recently.
That is Bastion's
check?
little outpost on
We don't actually know
on
what
Starter
people are
Island.
there. Like,
Well, if they're settled here, we're
We
gonna
didn't
end
know
up
it was
running into them
Bastion.
eventually.
at this time.
that's very true, actually.
Let's see if anyone's home.
Yeah, let's do that.
Is anyone home?
Bastion isn't here right
Hello? Yeah, somebody's been
See if
trying
the
to...
zombie comes.
Whoa. Watch out, watch out. Okay, in here. Yeah. Close the door. It didn't feel like they were shooting
There
at
was
us.
there was no echo. Yeah, there was no echo, but they were real close.
Yeah. It felt like they were inside the base.
Maybe they're trying to scare us off. What the fuck? How
Okay,
many priests does this church have? Is it a monastery?
it's looks like a cloning center for religious people. Oh shit. Oh, 2 in 1.
Double hit.
Actually, I don't want to waste any more ammo.
Look at the blood. I love it.
I'm with you with the whole introducing ourselves to whoever's up there because, yeah, as you said, we're living pretty close by. Excuse me, anybody home? Hello?
It's very strange. We didn't get any answers here.
Well,
First
if you can hear
time.
us, you know, take care of yourself out there.
Alright, you have a good day.
We didn't hear anything. We did hear the gunshots though,
Yeah, that's a
but
good
she
idea.
didn't. She didn't reach out to us when we tried to call on her here. Chloe Bell.
As the sun was on its last legs,
The doctor.
we decided to head home and turn in for the night.
She was clearly there. She did fire the shots, you know.
Oh, is that Dad's old mining helmet?
Bit of improv on my part.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did you find that?
Well, you know, he always kept it underneath his bed. I just nabbed it.
Yeah, it's
If you want it.
No, you keep it. You have a more fragile head anyway.
Fucking jerk.
It was good at murmuring. That was good.
I love you, Rory.
Okay, so now we're gonna get into this. We're gonna talk about our backstories,
Ooh.
and we're gonna be
Yeah.
like trying to sleep. So it's gonna
Oh, yeah,
be
that'll work.
a long time when it's basically
Very
just
nice.
pitch black and you only hear
I
our
wonder what happened if
voices.
we shot it.
No.
It's a little bit drawn out. I tried
would
to
just be
make it emotional, emotionally
For
charged.
science.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Come lay
in
down by the fire,
retrospect,
brother.
I probably could have
Need
cut
to get our
some.
fatigue back up.
I could have cut
So-
some parts here.
Now might be a good time to tell me what happened to your eye.
Like this is the only thing we see
Are you sure you want to know?
for a while now.
I want to know. I want to know what happened to my brother's eye.
So the only thing we can do is listen.
So I was on the coast in the mainland, just trying to find a way to get back over here, and I ran across a gang. They came on me when I was trying to get some water out of a well. Well, they weren't nice people, and they intended to do some pretty bad stuff to me, and well, they started, and then some shit went down. I made my escape, but not before they not before they cut out my eye and ate it.
What?
I wonder if Medi made that up on the spot.
The hell?
Yeah.
If it was just gonna
Sorry
stay
you had to
with
go through that.
like cutting out the eye and then like just made it up
I
that
can laugh
they
about
ate
it
it.
now. It's been some time.
You know who they were? Get any names?
Because I knew
No,
I knew that he
they
was
might
gonna be
dead.
go
they,
with
they
the.
were shooting at each other. There was some kind of infighting. I don't know. They were all fucking crazy. I doubt they made it much longer.
Alright. If I ever see them, I'm gonna make them pay for what they did to my brother.
Within reason. I mean, there's a good bit of them, but
Hey,
fuck.
hey. Nobody messes with my brother. Nobody takes an eye from my brother and eats it. Except me.
Okay, what the fuck?
Yeah.
The ghost stories around the fire.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you remember, that,
Here comes
that
my
woman
story.
at my job.
Oh, what was her name? Oh hell.
Co-worker.
It was Sonia.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, yeah. I remember. I remember you mentioning.
I dragged this
Well, you know,
out,
I was actually
unfortunately.
visiting her when, you know, like all this shit happened,
A little bit too much.
and we were trying to make it to, like I convinced her to come with me because I heard about those damn boats. They were gonna evacuate Deer Isle, and I wanted to make it back here.
I do so many,
She
like...
didn't really have anybody, so she was kind of. I told her to come with me, and she did. It was a good sport like that, you know.
I employ
She
so
was like,
many
okay,
dramatic
she trusted
pauses.
me.
Like,
And I was trying to make it back
You know.
to, you know, Deer Isle Bridge, get across into Portland.
like the stammering
But
for emotional effect.
it didn't really go that well. We saw in a distance that the bridge had collapsed, and the there was a panic. There was a lot of people that were trying to get to the bridge, and I don't know what happened exactly, but I kind of knocked out. And when I woke up, she was gone. She was not there.
I mean, it's possible she made it.
I suppose. I woke up actually in a cabin. In a cabin belonging to an old man. He had taken care of me. Like, I was like bandaged and stuff. When I was there, I sort of just, you know, I couldn't make it back. I was in pretty bad shape, and I saw him get worse.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah,
Should have cranked up the volume
it
for
was
this one,
basically just him and
this
me.
part.
And
It's a little bit low
in the end, he came at me and
compared to the
took a
music.
bite out of me.
You're. Are you okay?
Yeah,
I mean.
I was shaken. I was really, really, really shaken after that.
I was gonna go somewhere with that.
I haven't
Bite.
shown any symptoms or anything. It's been a while now since that happened, and I'm fairly certain that I am immune because it took a while. I was actually bedridden or I was out of commission after the whole Deer Isle Bridge incident for a while, and I had been exposed already, so
I was
I'm pretty
intending for
certain
that
that
bite to
I don't
be
have
how
any,
Robin was gonna die towards the end.
Well, my body doesn't have any problems with the
Like eventually,
this whole virus.
the inevitably he would inevitably
listening.
turn into an undead.
Yeah.
You know,
It's not going to get any better from here.
like when all the adventures
I mean,
were done.
So far as what we've seen in this world, it's brutal. It's dark. We have to try to keep something sunshiny. Fuck, I don't know. We have to keep
Sunshine.
some positivity, or else, then everything is truly fucked.
Yeah.
So I mean, sure, the old man went, but you're still here. I'm still here. Most of me.
I didn't tell you how the old man went.
How he went. So melodramatic.
How'd he go?
He
Another emotional track. Sometimes I overplay it.
reacted.
When he bit me.
He had a baseball bat in his house.
Yeah.
And I pretty much
Beat the shit out of him.
beat his head in with it.
Like, I could see it happening, you know, like... Move.
Well, it's a tragedy, but you had to do it. Had to.
It was pretty gruesome. That thing sort of gave me some scars. I'm not gonna lie. Especially.
Well, you're the strongest person I know. I mean, you get to it.
Thanks, bro. It just felt so
That was kind of
so
adorable.
horrible because he was nice to me. He'd actually gone out of his way to take care of me, and I had to do that, man.
Maybe it was a mercy, you know? Maybe, you know, for these freaks wandering around, maybe there's still a piece of them that's still a person.
You know what? That's
Or maybe they want to die.
Yeah, that's the only. I keep telling myself that. I sincerely hope that. I hope I did him a mercy, you know, but you never
Okay,
know.
here comes one of the best
even
jokes
know
in
what
the
the
entire
hell this
series.
is. You know,
Delivered
like,
by
nobody knows
Mehdi.
what this is. What the hell happened?
You remember that old TV show, Running Dead? I feel like, you know, I mean, you're sure that's horror.
Running
TV,
Dead, a spoof of The Walking
I
Dead.
don't know. These, you can't help but think about the good old classics. I mean, I loved horror movies.
And
We're
listen
just
to my
living them
reaction
now.
here.
Okay, The Running Dead. Really?
You got that? Yeah.
We're going
Dude,
with
I
that.
can't just go saying it.
I love that. Okay, yeah, sure.
Dude,
The
I had to
Running
throw
Dead.
something out on the spot. I wasn't. Yeah.
That was a good improvisation. Absolutely. Okay, yeah, Running Dead. I remember that show. It was actually it was interesting because it had a protagonist called Mick Grimes.
Instead of Rick Grimes. So whenever you see that little, you know, that OOC symbol, it means, you know, out of character. I should have probably said that the
We
first
talked
episode.
through the night, and though it was still dark, we were both rested and eager to get back out there. Earlier, Rory had found 2 handheld radios, and so we decided to split up in order to see if we would have better luck finding the stuff we needed. I was at the well when Rory started sounding nervous.
By the way, Mehdi is...
How's it going over there, man?
Mehdi is the guy playing Rory. So you don't get confused with the name droppings.
I'll let you know here in a minute.
Okay. You need any help?
Nah, I'm good.
Alright. Don't be ashamed to call your big bro if you need me.
Hey, man. Sorry, I'm just trying to get away from these zombies. Don't worry about me. I'm just sprinting around.
Okay.
I thought he was talking to me there, but he
Okay,
was actually talking to someone
I'm gonna go
else.
into this cabin here. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Shit.
Rory?
Okay, I'm in.
Okay, good. Oh, that's you?
No.
There's a guy here helping me.
Oh. A guy. What I heard was unknown factor.
True.
I'm coming over, man.
Robin doesn't know who that is,
Copy.
so of course he gets nervous.
I think it's the guy that lives in the apartment there. And he's shooting the zombies.
It's interesting because this
Are you
guy,
in contact with him?
me and Mehdi, we had so much problem, understanding what gender that player was. It's a very, I mean, no
What's your name?
offense,
My name is
but if you listen
Rory.
to the voice,
You alone?
it could be like a
No,
guy
my brother.
and or a
My name
woman,
is
you know.
Rory here. He's,
So
a
we
little
got
bit
that
away. I'm
confused.
from,
So for the
Rory?
longest time, we talked
Hello,
about
is that you?
this
Yeah.
character
Step
as a
away
man,
from the door.
even though the name was Kobe. Oh, and this is the first time we realized that the zombies on Survivalists were like impossible to kill at night. not impossible, but they are. It's more trouble than it's worth, you know. And that's why I'm a little bit surly in the on-screen captions. Especially at least one, right? It's coming up.
How the fuck did that miss?
I thought I missed, you know.
What? This is ridiculous. What?
And then I put in a caption here. Multiple blasts to the chest.
Yeah, shot him in the
going.
chest.
Seems legit, you know.
I need to go in here and patch myself up. How the hell are they withstanding like a full blast to the chest like multiple times?
In retrospect, I could probably have picked a different track. This was a little bit
seriously
out of place.
That was ridiculous.
But I kind of
like
wanted
a whole
to
clip
accentuate.
And he didn't go down until like the very last.
I wanted to accentuate the funny thing that we're running around, and you know, it's like an endless circle. It's a little bit like a circus.
Oh, for fuck's sake, more.
You know, like a oh my god, a little bit of a slapstick thing. Like, look here, when Rory is running into the cabin, closes the door, and then I open up to run in, and then I accidentally let in a zombie. And I'm like facepalm.
Oh shit.
So that's sort of like a comedy bit. That's why I felt like I could use this music, but in retrospect I shouldn't have used this music actually. It's one of those regrets I have. But it's there to stay now.
I can't deal with this. Rory, are you okay?
One of the least fitting tracks in the series.
A little battered, but I'm alright. I'll live.
Alright. Weren't you in contact with the guy who lives here?
I don't know. It's some random person who's talking to me.
Hello? Is anybody out there?
Yes, I'm here.
Ah, hello. Good morning, sir. Or good night.
Don't you also think...
Excuse us for intruding here on your turf. We were sort of looking around for stuff.
The voice is so...
And, yeah, we seem to have disturbed a hornet's nest here.
So... ambivalent, like sexually ambivalent. Could be a man or a woman.
We came by the other day doing the same thing, just looking for supplies, and we wanted to try to introduce ourselves because we're your neighbors. We live out near Oceanville.
I'm not kidding.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Not nothing.
He's very mysterious, secretive. This is the first...
Are we interrupting something?
Other character...
No, why?
I'm just wondering.
That we met.
Ah, okay.
Oh, alright.
Just hiding. So,
well, my name's Rory. This is my brother Robin. We're the Burley brothers. Thank you. What's your name, if you don't mind me asking?
She's up there on the 3rd floor. In the window, central window.
I wouldn't mind saying my name, but I'm currently in hiding, so I might have that.
Fucking super monsters.
I mean... yeah.
Robin, I think we should just... recuperate.
Yeah, this isn't really going as planned. We're just gonna try to wait out this stupid night and then...
Stupid night.
Alright. Go. Well, yeah, I'm getting a little bit low on blood, actually.
I think this was our first major fight with zombies as well.
So you said you're in hiding. Is someone looking for you, or are you in trouble with people?
No, not in trouble, just hiding.
While Rory agreed for the sake of appearing as being understanding, I had to wonder, why would one be in hiding if they weren't in trouble?
These crazy, super
I
athletic
can tell you my
cokeheads.
name, but do not say it to anyone.
And there it was. So she doesn't want her whereabouts to be known to others.
Chloe. Dr. Chloe Bell.
Dr. Chloe, alright.
Chloe.
Oh, you're a doctor. Do you have any saline?
I have blood, if that's what you need.
Also,
What kind of blood?
please note my blood type, O
O
positive.
negative.
That will
That
change.
should work, right? That's a universal
Apparently,
donor.
I didn't even remember that,
It's
but
universal, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, that would definitely work.
I will have A
Open the door,
positive
I'll chuck one down.
Okay.
in the next
Thank
episode.
you.
I
Thank
think.
you very much.
So I think I must have died in between the episodes.
We're not here to like
and
disturb you
respawned,
or anything.
but I
We
don't
just
remember that.
Sort of like wanted to introduce ourselves. That's kind of the thing we wanted to do yesterday too, but we sort of panicked a little bit. All right, so we don't mean to pry or anything, so we're gonna leave you in peace.
She's so
but
mysterious.
it would be nice to like meet up one
It's
day
just-
and
It was so
just get to
annoying
know each other if
that we
you-
couldn't
if
get a
you'd be up
straight
for it.
answer from her.
Where do you live?
We live out near Oceanville.
In a big
By
fire
the-
station.
By the town, by the town, yeah. So if you look at
fire
Oceanville, you
station.
see the. No.
Well,
We
that's-
live actually in the woods out by the hospital.
I think the fire station are like really a big group.
Yeah. No, we don't. That's not us that lives there. Well, you ready to head out, Rory?
Oh yeah, look, Dawn is coming as well.
Robin. I lost so much blood, I forgot who I am.
That happened
Yeah,
a
well,
couple
Paul
of
did
times.
name us all on R. Thank you very much, man. You're very generous.
Medi
ma'am.
misspoke sometimes, or misnamed me a couple of times.
Take care, Doc.
God, you too.
But I mean,
Alright.
shit happens.
Good luck with your hiding.
No, yeah.
We didn't actually see the flag completely, but that flag was a Bastion flag, we
Alright.
later learned. Bastion is one of the larger factions on Survivalists. But they also changed their flag later on to a more, a nicer flag, like a better looking one.
You do know why I'm going this way, right?
Yeah. I know exactly why you're going.
Mislead her, just in case.
This Dr. Chloe seemed to be on the level, but her less than forthcoming demeanor made us unsure about this whole situation. And as such, should she be following us, we didn't want to lead her right to the homestead. Hence why Rory had misinformed Chloe about the location of our base in the first place. You never tip your hand before you know the lay of the land.
That took me a while to come up with.
Rory?
Robin.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh.
Let's switch on the radios again, just so if we get separated.
So yeah, now we're
also,
gonna.
I just realized we should have asked him if he had a spare code lock.
This is where we start misnaming
One of us could go
her
back.
as him.
I mean, I think if both
You'll
of
hear
us
us
go back,
erroneously
it'll
referring to
be a
Chloe or
little
something.
weird, you know, like, oh, excuse us again, you know.
For a big part of this
You want
episode,
to try it or should
All right,
I?
yeah. I'll do it.
we still talk about her as him.
Yeah, just keep your radio on, so we'll stay in contact if you need help.
Copy.
And it was actually
when you're done, come back here.
It was actually
Mark this location.
annoying because I was a little bit afraid that
Done.
people would point it
Very
out
nice.
and be like offended and be all
Alright.
like, no,
I'll
no,
sit here.
trans community,
my brother.
you cannot do that. You
careful.
are, you know, you.
Yep. I'll be back short.
Did you? I mean, did you assume my identity, my gender? You
I
know,
didn't like
that whole
sending my
thing.
brother back on his own, but he had been adamant that he wanted to do
But
it.
nobody pointed that
While I
out.
was concerned, I knew Rory knew how to take care of himself.
But I felt like I had to like excuse
I
that.
sat for what seemed to be an eternity.
So I put another caption in there
Then-
later.
Robin. Get out of there. Move towards Oceanville.
Medi being a little bit dramatic.
Move towards Ocean.
Get out of there. I mean, he had a reason to say that, but it was like not as tense a situation as I'm trying to make it out to be now.
There's the road beside the fire station. There's a road directly north of that. Meet me at the house. One of those houses at the end of
He was actually referring to the road
Alright,
above that road, like the longer road that sort of curls around. I mistook it
Right,
for
I'm on the second floor of the two-story building.
when he talked about the fire north of the fire station. I assumed he meant like the road that was right by the fire station because it was still north of it on the north side. So we ended up here.
What's going on?
Alright, so when I went down there to go try to talk to him, I went to the plaza. I spoke. I heard a gun loading, like before. Didn't see him, he didn't reply. I tried to get his attention, nothing. But there was someone else. They crossed the road going in the direction by that church that we passed. The direction that we were going. I don't know if that was his friend, or if that's why he was so quiet. But I feel like they were watching where we were going.
Okay.
Still don't know.
Could have just been a bystander. Could also be someone who's hanging with him and they want to know where we live.
That's what I'm thinking.
I still don't know if the guy playing Chloe was a man or a woman, because the voice is so ambiguous.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Whenever you hear that guy speak or that woman speak, I don't know.
He did save us with the blood bag though, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's probably nothing.
That could have been like get the fuck off my property.
Yeah.
Like a gift, like get off my property gift. But
Possibly.
yeah, no, I think he had someone following us, but I didn't see him. I lost track of him in the woods beside the church.
He was a little bit like. Did you notice?
Sketchy.
Well, yeah, that too. But I was thinking about when he asked us where we lived, and he kept pushing us. Do you live in the fire station?
He also before whenever I was talking to you on the radio, he kept asking if I was alone, which is perfectly natural. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I feel like the whole thing with the fire station plus this makes me awful suspicious.
I think he might be in trouble with the fire station crew. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, we're fucking there. You want to go investigate the fire station?
I mean, it's gonna be locked. We could go there and see if there's people there. We do need a code lock.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, that's what I mean.
You do it this exact same way that Zai does it, like the backwards way. Just have the kit in your hands.
That is so
and
annoying.
Then drag your clothes to your hands. Because if you do it the opposite way, you always strip. You always take off the clothes that you have. I get so annoyed at Zai when he does that. I want to see your junk, man.
Ain't nothing you've seen before, or ain't nothing you've not seen before. Fuck you.
Are you feeling okay? You got an aneurysm? Hello? Anybody home?
Once again, nobody was home. But I hadn't expected anything else.
Yeah, we never saw New Moon when they had that base.
A chicken flag.
New Moon was where
Well,
the
actually,
guys
I have,
who had
I
the
have
fire
a
station.
flag already, but it's just completely white.
I don't
Oh,
think-
we got a guy on the road.
Yeah, that's her again.
He went into the green two-story house.
Let's go introduce ourselves.
Yeah, let's do that.
I should try not to like spoil one of the. We'll find that out right
Hello.
now, but still, like I have to be a little bit
Hello?
mindful.
Doc, is that you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ah. How you doing? You doing the same thing we are.
Doing fine.
all right. Well, nice to see you in daylight finally.
Is there anything you need, ma'am, miss?
No.
All right.
All right. Before we go, we wanted to ask you, do you have a spare code lock? By any chance?
Unfortunately, I do not.
Ah, okay. So that's what we're desperate for right now.
Well, thank you anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. Take care.
You too.
Alright. Guess we'll keep looking.
Now, there is a reason why she's hiding, and this is a mystery that's going to be ongoing for a while. Eventually, we'll find out why she's been hiding, but this is like
I got you.
really gonna stretch. This is gonna take like 10 episodes before we
looking to see where we're going.
like get the full story there. But I'm proud of the fact that we actually
Seems
got
to be a good guy. It's just
you know, unravel that mystery.
Yeah, I'm not
eventually.
getting any particular vibes. I just get the feeling that he doesn't want people, you know, around him too much.
yeah. It's his way of presenting himself that it's a little bit strange, but
And now Rory says this.
Don't get me wrong, I'm fully supportive of the transgender movement. I don't really give two fucks about what people
And when
want.
he says
this person
transgender, I
presents
realized that, oh
themselves as
yeah,
Chloe.
Chloe.
I'm going to refer to her as Chloe, and I mean, until I am corrected. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
basically it for my part, at least.
Having said this, I immediately realized that I have actually, without even thinking, been referring to Chloe as a he ever since we left her base,
This-
as has Rory.
This is what I put
I
in.
acknowledge that this is not on purpose, but rather an automatic subconscious mental assumption because of Chloe's voice tonality. I say nothing, file it away under human error, and decide to try to do better.
This is pretty much what happened, but
Something
it's
about
also an
the quiet ones
excuse.
makes me fucking nervous.
I know, right?
Or it's at least to excuse why we called her a him.
You want a sleeping bag to put on your
You know.
backpack?
I already have one.
It was never like intentional. It just like subconsciously. It just because the voice could be like a
Almost.
guy as
So there does
well.
have to be a certain level of irony that we have actually we weren't even like really connected in the game, and we for the most part looked almost exactly the same.
I know, like the hunting jacket, the press vest, like and the Dutch oven, like everything.
Oh my. Oh wait, I gotta sound more like Leonard Nimoy. Oh wait, no, that's not.
No,
Leonard Nimoy,
that's
it's, fucking
Leonard Nimoy.
Come on.
Oh my god, I fucked that up so hardcore. I'm so ashamed of
Leonard
myself.
Nimoy. Oh my
Decay.
god.
Oh my god.
You
Don't-
have
don't-
to.
You cut the. Don't.
No,
Don't.
no.
Don't.
Don't be near me. Don't be near me.
George Decay, I'm so sorry.
Don't be near me.
I should have called back to that to that
Deep as I can go.
error more than I did.
My.
Dude, that was so fucking good. Holy shit.
Or was it though? I didn't really.
No, it wasn't that. It was actually pretty close. Yeah. You had the tone better than I did.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another base here.
Like listening to it now, I don't think it was that
Hello? Anybody home?
similar to Mr. Decay
I'll check the greenhouse.
at all, actually. I think
Oh, there's another
Maddie was
base.
just humoring me. I
I
don't know.
think this was some kind of community.
I think so
Something
too.
must have happened.
Why would they fortify that? Like,
The police station was also fortified. It looks like it's been torn down or was destroyed.
We pretty much got back here
yeah, this does look like a community.
right after this
What the hell
base
happened
was
when we
abandoned.
were at the mainland? On the mainland.
We started playing
You
right
know,
after this
place already
base was
looked like shit, but this is on a
abandoned.
different level.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking most of the people who lived in Oceanville, like all our old, like the people that we knew from way back when, they must have formed a defensive community here.
That makes
Like
sense.
right here.
I tried to weave this
Yeah.
into
I'm
our
guessing-
character lore.
guessing
This is a
something like
natural
that.
choke point.
Yeah, and they have the tower here as well. They can like watch for incoming people over the bridge.
Of course, this community was
Community.
made
A
up of
town of
others,
refugees from all over the place.
but still, you know.
I'd expected something like this the first time I saw a boarded up house when I first arrived. But for whatever reason, this community was completely empty of any survivors. Why was no one around? Where'd they gone? The questions just gave birth to more questions.
It's almost done here now.
You know what? What do you want to do?
make it back to the house
Yeah.
and then call it a night. This isn't.
We'd scoured the island, but come up more or less empty-handed, and we were getting tired.
The Daisy.
We needed to secure the base, hence we still needed pliers and a code lock.
Yeah, you know what?
But Rory was in agreement. It was time to head home. As we turned in for the night, I contemplated the day. We had met our first neighboring survivor, so at least the day had given us something. Even if that person remained a mystery to us.
All right. Well, that was episode 3 of Blood Ties. Episode 3, The Doctor. Now, I wanted to do a little bit of a callback here to what I said during my own origin story when I talked about, oh, the man had bit me, and I feel fine, but you know, I think I'm immune or something like that. Yeah, like I said before, I had this vague idea about how that would play a part in the end of Robin Burleigh's story. So whenever I decided to kill him off, it would be like, oh, suddenly he's getting flashbacks to, he's getting a headache. I was actually going to do it progressively, like throughout several episodes. He was gonna get like more and more severe headaches that I would like focus on a little bit. Like he would stop. Usually this would happen when he was alone, because you know, I didn't really have to involve anybody else in that. So I was gonna stop and like be all like, oh, my head, and I was gonna do like some cool effects and stuff like that. But he was not going to realize what that was until we got to the episode where he just realized, when I want to kill him off like completely, then he was gonna like realize what it was, and I was gonna put in like flashbacks to when I talk about, oh, I must be immune, stuff like that, like really calling back to the very early episodes. And then he would like gradually just turn. The original idea that I had was that because I wanted Medi and Koala to be able to keep playing. A little bit of a spoiler there, but you'll see soon enough. I wanted them to be able to keep playing even if they lost me, even if I decided to character kill Robin. So I was going to have them like have to put me down, you know, because I'm turning just like the old man did into a zombie. It would be like this irony. So now my brother actually had to kill me off, and they would be able to go on playing their characters, you know, keep the Burleigh name alive if they wanted to, you know. That particular thing we had to change, or I had to change, because of things that happened. I'm still in the process of editing the series. The series isn't actually over yet, but I'm of course much further ahead with the fully released episodes without commentary, which if you want to, you can check it out in the playlist Daisy Roleplay. That is where I have the entire Blood Ties series up to up to the last episode that I have edited right now. Also, I have Adventures at New Hope, which is a series I did earlier this year, which was my very first. It was documenting my very first attempt at role-playing. So it wasn't really that fleshed out. It was basically just me being myself, pretty much. But yeah, if you want to, you can always check out that. But yeah, I wanted to say this as well, that this is becoming like the commentary track of my role-playing series. You know, like role-play review when we go through these. I'm mainly doing them here on Twitch just because I want the VODs to exist on Twitch as well, so that people can actually see what I have been doing for YouTube on Twitch as well. It might be a little bit redundant to export the commentary tracks of the episodes, or like the commentary episodes to my YouTube when the non-commentary episodes already exist in their own playlist on my YouTube channel. But I feel like, you know, what the hell? Let's do it anyway. It could always be fun for my YouTube viewers to check that out as well, because I do have a lot of things to remark on when I'm watching these episodes on my own as well. But yeah, that is it for Blood Ties episode 3, The Doctor. One last thing I want to say before we move on from the role-playing thing is that the first 4 episodes of Blood Ties are a little bit slow, but I kind of like that because they deal with pretty mundane things, but they're still important to learn how to do and deal with when you're new to DayZ. So, you know, for instance, the very first episode, it's just like finding your way. The second one deals with, like, you know, encountering another character, which happens to be in-game, in character. It's my character's brother. But I'm also, like, dealing with fortifying, getting planks, fortifying the homestead. The third episode is about meeting the first stranger. And the next episode is going to be about a medical emergency. It's actually going to be, it's called episode 4, Medical Emergency. And that pretty much documents how to deal with a medical infection in these post-apocalyptic, in this post-apocalyptic setting. But in episode 4, we will also be directed to other like settlements formed by other players. So episode 4 is the last of the really slow episodes. In episode 5, we start really, things begin to happen like they do, and after that, the rest is history, pretty much. So when I'm looking back at the first 4 episodes, I'm a little bit nostalgic about them, but it's also like I realized that a lot of things I could have done differently. Like the origin stories. Why was I I was so melodramatic. Like, I don't know. You know, like that. It's so time consuming. And also, of course, my biggest regret with episode 3 is probably that music, that quirky music when we're being chased by zombies. I remember it being a little bit of a difficult choice. I think I had a more ominous or scary music when that happened, but eventually I chose to go with that track just because it was such a quirky moment when we just ran around trying to get them off our backs. All right. Well, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tonight. It's been wonderful. And also remember that if you want to, you can always reach me, or you can reach me. You can join, if you want to, you can join my Discord, which happens to be the official Discord of this streaming channel, which you can join, which you can reach over here. If you go through that link, you will reach my Discord server, and that is where you'll always get the latest news and updates regarding my channel. Please be advised that if you do join, it is highly recommended that you link your Discord account with your Twitch account in order to get the proper roles. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we are now done with Escape from Monkey Island, and not a moment too soon. Tomorrow, as I said, I might do This Is the Police again, just to keep that game going. I'm still like debating on whether or not I should do that as a proper chain of sequels, because if I do that, then I can't play it at all offline or off stream. Then I have to actually document everything. But here's the thing: in that case, I should have started with like the very first time I started playing that game, and I didn't. As a matter of fact, when I streamed that, the first episode, which is also the last, the only episode of This Is the Police, is when I've gotten a fair way into the game already, and I had to sort of like recap the history. So I don't know yet if I'm gonna do that or not, but tomorrow I might do that game, unless something else comes to mind. So I'm not making any galvanized promises here. Just it'll be something tomorrow. Don't worry about that. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining tonight. Take care and mind social distance. And always remember to keep the retro legacy alive. This is EgoByte83 wishing you the best. Take care. Good night and goodbye.